In the latest back and forth between the U.S. and China, the communist government has sanctioned Reverend Johnnie Moore.
Until his term expired a few weeks ago, he served as a commissioner on the U.S. Commission for International Religious Freedom. Moore is an outspoken critic of China's treatment of people of faith, and he joins us now. Johnnie, great to see you. Now you are a private citizen, so Johnnie, how do these sanctions affect you?
The truth is they don't affect me very much. I had no plans to travel to China. I had no plans to go to Hong Kong or Macau. The fact of the matter is that it demonstrates how desperate the Chinese Communist Party is. I mean, John, if I'm a threat to the Communist Party of China, like they are in more trouble than we even think that they are. And if you read the whole press conference at the briefing earlier today in Beijing, I mean, there was almost this obsession with addressing this criticism about the Uyghurs and other human rights issues. This means we're getting to them, and I take it as a high compliment to be sanctioned by the Communist Party.
You mentioned it there. You've made it your mission, Johnnie, to advocate on behalf of Hong Kong Christian Jimmy Lai, who speaks out about China's human rights abuses and has been jailed for his work. Do you think this factored into the sanctions levied against you?
You know, I don't know why they chose me, except for what they said, and they said two or three things. Number one, my referring to China's human rights abuses as the worst in the world. It is. Number two, my advocacy for Jimmy Lai, the Catholic business person imprisoned in Hong Kong right now unjustly by the Communist Party. And interestingly, number three, somehow they knew that I had met with the Biden administration's transition team in early January. And I advised the Biden administration to continue in the path of the Trump administration, but to take a page from America's rivalry with the Soviet Union a generation ago, which was to put religious freedom and human rights front and center. And we have to do this. And I mean, the very fact that they've taken a desperate measure, which is a publicity stunt, basically, to sanction someone like me, demonstrates that they are sensitive. They are weaker than they want us to believe that they are. And we have to make a decision now, all Americans, Democrats and Republicans, that we are not handing our future generation to the Chinese Communist Party to do what they want with innocent people. And look, there are millions of victims of the Chinese Communist Party. I gave them my voice, and China's trying to shut me up. And I'll tell you what they've done. They've ensured that me and people like me are never going to close our lips. We're never going to stop our advocacy until every Muslim, every Christian, every Tibetan Buddhist, every other person in that country that has these God-given rights has the ability to express those rights.
Johnnie Moore, we appreciate your time, and I'm sure we'll be keeping tabs on where things go with these sanctions with you. Thanks so much, Johnnie.
Thanks for having me.
Johnnie.